President Biden is in Japan today for the G7 meeting. The main focus of discussions from the world leaders was Ukraine and how to handle Russia. Willie James Inman has more details from the White House.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is headed to Japan to meet with world leaders at the G7 summit. He's making the dangerous trip in order to ask for more weapons and support for his country's war against Russia.
The Ukrainians have said they want to go on the offense. We all have to make sure that they have all the support that they need to do so.
The Ukrainians have been pushing for F-16 fighter jets. Britain and Europe appear ready to provide them, but the U.S. has been holding off.
Our priority has been giving Ukraine the air defense systems that they need, and also their other priorities include armor and artillery.
But the U.S. did announce that it will help train Ukrainian pilots on F-16s provided by other countries.
The Biden administration has been concerned that supplying the jets could escalate the war, at least in the eyes of Russian President Vladimir Putin.
We want to make sure that as we support Ukraine, we aren't making it worse for the Ukrainian people by having this war escalate to be exactly what Putin wants it to be and claims it to be, a war about the West versus Russia or NATO versus Russia.
The G7 leaders discussed Ukraine during a session Friday and announced more sanctions against Russia. They also spent part of the day laying a wreath at the site in Hiroshima, where the very first atomic bomb was used in war. And they condemned President Putin for threatening to use nuclear weapons against Ukraine. Willie James Inman, CBS News, the White House.